And Wang Chu QIN again starts off on the front foot. Remember, he's got 2 games in the bag already. Well, he's a player that, did struggle a little bit in his group stage encounters. Did struggle through a little bit even in the round of 16, but ultimately came through well. But today, well, he's looking like the player that he normally is. It's not about the struggle, but he's in control.
Well, Glenn, I just wanted to just draw 2 things. One is the last match, Sun Ying Shah was playing in her quarterfinal against Zhang Woojin, and she was completely cruising the first 2 games. Zhang Woojin only scored 7 points, and we thought could be a clean sweep the way it was going, and all of a sudden Zhang Woojin turned it on. That's one. The second point is Jang Woojin against Lim Wen-ru in his round of 16 match. He was down and out in the first 2 games. That was over fairly quickly, and he was fairly passive, I think we used that word in it. That was a lot closer than what we're seeing right now. And then he turned it on and won 4 in a row. Just things to bear in mind. Oh, but when things like that go your way, oh, it's tough. Jang Woojin. That's a great shot. Now, this is already running away from Jang Woojin. I think you and I spoke off air during the break that if it goes to 3, it's pretty much Wang Chu QIN's to lose after
Absolutely,
this.
because if it goes to 3, he's going to be even kept up so much more. He's just going to bring out everything that he's got, with the skill sets and throw it onto the table. And I think Jang Woojin will succumb to that. That's the sheer class of the player, isn't it?
Jang Woojin doesn't do something right now, and I literally mean from this point onwards, it's done, you feel. Maybe he's got to call a timeout or something. Have to put a stop to this. 7-1 already.
He's just running away with it, Shez. He's totally running away with it.
Seven points now. We haven't seen one of those big booming forehands from.
Once.
Yeah, been handcuffed.
Once.
No.
I think just in the first game.
Just once. It's
and I think it's very
incredible game from Wang Chu QIN. 9 game points. There you go. That was a semi-big forehand from him. The ball coming a bit too late, though, isn't it?
It is, and I think it's going to be a bit of a time right now for Jang Woojin. Maybe earlier, just as you said, according to the timing, if he had taken the lead halfway through this game, there was a chance for him to come back in.
Well, the third game is done in a blink of an eye. That was even quicker than the other 2, if you could believe it. And he's only a game away from a place in the semi-finals, Wang Chu QIN.
I think he just ran through him. That's what he did.
As the third game goes, Wang Chu QIN playing 11-2. He is 3-0 up against Jang Woojin.
So the crowd screaming, WANG CHU QIN, and
Jang to serve.
so is JANG WOOJIN.
Level.
Well, it's been a bit of a disastrous performance. WANG CHU QIN
Left one.
literally displaying why he's world number one. And JANG WOOJIN, who has defeated him before, well, in a different frame of mind entirely. But that's an outstanding bit of work here from WANG CHU QIN as he leads to love. This isn't turning out too well.
No, it is not.
I think the Korean coach are very concerned as well about this.
It doesn't do something here. It is all over. Timeout. It's just, see, to me, Glenn, this is too late. You're doing it in the fourth. That actually, if he wins, he's done. This could have been addressed when WANG CHU QIN was maybe 4 or 5-1 up in the third game.
He probably has a reason. He just wants.
Sorry, in the second game. Excuse me.
He just wants the fall to be a little softer.
So let me revise what I'm trying to say. I'm getting confused. So many numbers. The previous game, the third game, was when JANG WOOJIN, and it was just a procession of points. Now here in the fourth game, coming too late. We'll see.
One ball.
The 5-1. You have a very, very good point there, Shazad, about the timing of the timeout. JANG WOOJIN, well, just not the player we saw yesterday.
5-2.
It can be a bit concerning sometimes. But players like him who, on their day, are unbeatable, and on days when they just decide that life's going to be tough, they'll just bow out. I did not think this was going to go down to 3 love, or for that matter, even probably 4 love. That is because unplayable. Now he's coming at him so hard, Cher. Just look at the way that WANG CHU QIN is powering those through.
Yeah, that is quite something.
3-6.
Well, more than a game of table tennis, WANG CHU QIN at times is almost turning this into a slugfest.
Yeah, but
And there's only one in throwing the
well,
punches.
exactly. There's not 2 sluggers in there. JANG WOOJIN is a slugger, and he's just not being allowed to do it. The handcuffing, the prevention of him to be able to get onto that shot, that booming forehand.
That is brilliant.
Yeah, and so
How do you
that's
do it?
tactically such a good strategy against someone like JANG WOOJIN.
7-4.
He's just not allowing him time, space.
He's just playing his game, actually.
Yeah.
With a bit more finesse, I would say. So trouble times here for JANG WOOJIN, and this certainly looks like it's not going to be a great outcome. 3 games behind.
5-7.
Oh, lovely from Jang Woojin.
That's only the third time we've seen him do that. This is what we've been waiting right through the game to watch.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure Jang Woojin himself is going to look back and think, what, how, why did that go wrong?
5-8.
3 points.
Ace 6. Ace 7.
Well, to be honest, this has been about as close as it's been so far. There's only a point in this.
Well, I think Jang Woojin fighting back, but I think it's a bit too late. If he was in command of this game, I think there was something to talk about.
7-9.
Yeah, I'm with you, Glenn. I think this is done.
I believe Shesh is going to go back and look at this and think what could have been.
Mm.
And I don't think it's going to be a good feeling,
Yeah, I think
because he was sailing on a cloud yesterday, and all of a sudden today is right there rock bottom.
you're right. There is going to be the should-haves and could-haves in this. Right. Actually not got that one. Is there a little opening here for Jang Woojin? It's going to be tight though.
That cheer is something else. It starts with a few words and then it ends with WANG CHU QIN in chorus. It's quite impressive, actually. He must be a very happy camper for that.
9-10.
Wow. Now, Jang Woojin all of a sudden has a game point out of the blue. Can he convert?
Well, that's going to be an interesting one. Very, very interesting.
He's just looked down and out throughout, hasn't he?
11-9.
He does convert.
Game to Zhang.
Well, this man will always surprise us, won't he? Just when he thought it was all over,
Well.
Jang Woojin decides, let me stay in it for a bit. Or maybe till the end.
Unbelievable. 11-9, Jang Woojin wins the fourth game. It's 3-1 to WANG CHU QIN.
This game. 1 to serve. Level.
Well, we're going into what appeared to be an unlikely fifth game.
1 love.
After WANG CHU QIN looked like he was cruising this. Could be just a minor hiccup for him.
WANG CHU QIN has suddenly woken up.
seemed in pretty firm control the last game, and then it sort of quietly slipped away from him.
It did, and that's what I just said. He's just woken up back again, and now doesn't want to give JANG WOOJIN a chance. This is looking like a repeat of what happened in that third game. So love, Des.
Yeah, fantastic from Wang Chu QIN.
He's just not giving him any space whatsoever.
First point on the board for JANG WOOJIN. Is it coming a little too late? Now, if he remotely comes anywhere near Wang Chu QIN, I think you're going to see a timeout from Wang Chu QIN's part. Just wants to stop this from becoming, or you might wait till the next game if JANG WOOJIN gets anywhere. And see, again, he's going half long on the shot, meaning they are quite shallow. And so that doesn't allow him to play these big forehands.
Absolutely, without hitting the net.
Right.
Oh, he's just really played the game. Absolutely fantastic strategy here from Wang Chu QIN. Now on 6 points.
This is that reaction game we talked about. That quite often these Chinese players have after going a game down.
6-2.
Doesn't get worse than this.
5 points now.
And this time, well, his bat just knocking the table. JANG WOOJIN not in a good place.
A couple more points here.
It looks like he's gonna. Well, even if Wang Chu QIN has to finish it off, JANG WOOJIN is just gonna provide him with a few moments of worry. So it currently stands at, well, 8-3.
There, Wang Chu QIN, the frustration boiling over almost for JANG WOOJIN.
We were just talking about this the other day about, you know, Wang Chu QIN not playing like a champion. Doesn't look like he's not fully there. Says he's been there 200% today.
Well, yeah,
Just another story.
for sure. Again, we talk always about how good players like sorry, an issue there.
4-10.
6 match points for Wang Chu QIN.
5-10.
Let's make that 5. Wang Chu QIN also wants to delay it a tad bit.
11-5.
Wang Chu QIN looking for a World Cup gold medal. His mission continues. He has been superb here. Again, apart from dropping that one game.
It's the first time in the whole tournament that I've seen him smile.